As a man or a woman living in the Western world, have you ever been in a situation whereby you lend a help to someone, maybe to a friend or a family member or even an unknown person? You open your home to them, you spend your money, you give your time more than expected, only for them to walk away like it means nothing. No thank you, no loyalty, no gratitude, just silence, attitude, and to worsen it all, disrespect. Have you ever been in that situation? Over here in the Western world, people are groomed to be independent. People are equipped to learn on how to survive alone. People go around minding their business. People are careful on what they say to one another. People are so independent and they learn on how to live an individualistic lifestyle. Well, you know what? We from the motherland, we from Africa, we sometimes find it hard to survive like the Western world. When it comes to Africans living in diaspora, we were raised in a different way. We were raised to help, we were raised to make sacrifices to family, friends, and most times to an unknown person. So now I ask you this question. What happened when helping breaks your heart? What happened when the person you helped breaks your heart? What happened when the person you help turn around and make you look stupid? What happened when the person you gave what seems to be difficult for others, but you made it very easy for him or her? What happened when they walk away and make it look like it's nothing? When they walk away without saying thank you? When they walk away and end up making you a storyline, not even in a positive way, but in a very negative way? What would happen in this very situation? And that brings me to the story that I want to discuss with you guys today. We are going to have this brief discussion with regards to what is happening right now on the internet. And this is related to Ekene umenwa and Priska, the lady that helped her while in United States. As a matter of fact, the lady that helped her came into the United States. Let's look into this very discussion, and I would definitely want to know what you think. I would definitely want to know your honest opinion. Okay? So, before I proceed, I have one question. Haven't seen what is happening on the internet, right? This have actually taken up to like a week plus. And I see some people defending Ekene with regards to what she had going on with American woman, right? But I have a question for them. What are you guys defending her on? Do not be offended. I want to know, are you guys defending her ungratitudeness? Or are you guys defending the fact that she is about to close doors for any other person that might be looking for this very help? I want to know what you guys are defending her on. So, Ekene Umenwa is someone that have never been in the United States. You ask me, I for one, Umenwa for me became popular when she had her wedding, right? Because she normally portray this Mother Mary lifestyle, always wanna, at the Mother Mary daughter kind of lifestyle, always want to portray knowing Jesus for herself, right? And then couple of things that she does that place her in the path of being holy and also having a popular singer Moses Bliss of course showed up on her wedding day, which was actually made possible by the bestie became famous, right? And then she became popular, and after that, she became pregnant. And when she wanted to do her baby shoot, she decided to dress like Mother Mary and, of course, did her baby shoot. That's okay. Of course, we are created in God, image, and likeness, so it is not bad we portray to be like our Creator and the mother of our Creator. That's okay. But then, Kenu Menwa have never been to the United States. According to her story, she have applied a couple of times and was denied. But then, this American woman, which happens to be Prisca, right, who happens to be a nurse here in the United States, who normally, entertain and accommodate most of our celebrities when they visit the United States. She accommodates them. She have never had problem with any of them. As a matter of fact, her name have never rang the bell on the internet. She normally open her doors for anyone that wants to visit. So Ekene was denied multiple times, but as luck may have it, luck shined on her side, and of course, she met this lady called Priska, a nurse here in the United States, which is also from the motherland, who always have this positive mindset to open her doors for people that want to visit, most especially celebrities. She always welcome them. Most time they shoot their movies with her house, according to her. So, what happened? Luck shined to Ekene through this lady by the priester giving Ekene a letter of invitation for her to come to the United States, right? So, Ekene was so happy about the help. She was so happy. She prayed for her. She showered her with prayers and all that. That was at the beginning. So at the end of the day, Ekene found herself here in the United States. Of course, the lady, the American woman, picked her up from the airport, welcomed her into her home. According to the story, all through the time at the beginning, Ekene came in. Priska always take her to her doctor's appointment, take her to the clinic. Priska always take her around, drove her to the clinic, bring her back home. She takes care of her in all ramifications. Like, I know Mama never felt the struggle of being alone in the United States. So, I know Mama came in and, of course, stayed in Priska's house. So, the American woman introduced Ekene to her friends and, of course, most of her family. And, of course, they were having a nice time at the beginning. They talked, they gist, they even gossiped out of bound. The gossip they had is actually causing problem right now because I cannot remember who happens to be the junior Mother Mary, according to her, went on board and started discussing about her colleagues in a negative way, allegedly. Now, I cannot remember stayed in the United States. At the time, she decided to elope with Priska's girlfriend. She decided to spend more time in the house of Priska, the American woman friend, more than in Priska's house. You know, when women stay and women gossip, when the gossip becomes sweeter on one part, the other part maybe is already getting sour, right? So she decided to follow the moving trend and she went ahead to stay with the woman's friend in her house. I cannot hardly come home to Priska's house. Always stays in Priska's girlfriend's house. Stayed over there. Most times she just drop by or even Priska will be trying to get her to come back home, trying to get her attention to know what's happening. Why are you not coming back home? But I cannot remember from what we have seen that is going on right now. Somehow she is a little bit of a corny person. So she always have a way to sweet tongue Krista to say nothing is happening. I just wanna stay here, because you are so busy, you go to work, you are hardly at home and all that. But of course, the dad and the daughter is always there at home, right? But from the look of things, it looks like something went sour, and Ekene decided to stay more of in the friend's place rather than staying in the home of the person that brought her over in America, right? But there is something people do not know. While Ekene was in the United States, if anything had happened to her, or if she did anything while staying in the United States, and for any reason they needed to find her, they will come for Preston. So the fact that the American woman always wanna call her to know her whereabouts, why are you not coming home? One is because she was pregnant. Secondly, is because she is supposed to be under her custody until she leaves and goes back to Africa. But at this point, Ekene decided to take laws into her hands, making decision to stay where she wants to stay rather than stay in the home of the person that brought her. Which of course she is an adult, and I believe she perhaps know what she was doing. But now I keep asking the question: we are Africans, right? And we were taught on how to mend things, on how correct an impression for it not to look like what it seems like. This woman have helped you and gave you what you couldn't get all the while that you were trying to get. This is the aspect that I have concern about. Even if this woman that brought you to her home did something to you, even if there is something you were demonstrating that makes you not to want to stay in her house but you want to have friend's house, you would have handled it maturely because you owe her thank you. You owe her gratitude. Because if it was easy, the friend that you were staying in her house would have invited you. She would have gave you that handshake which the American woman gave you. She would have invited you. But now someone made it easy for you and you came and you are taking her for granted. You still owe her thank you and you owe her an apology. I see some people trying to defend it, but I keep asking, what are you guys trying to defend? Are you trying to defend her for being ungrateful? Are you trying to defend her for not showing gratitude? Are you trying to defend the fact that you took her for granted? Do you know the value of what that woman did for her? One thing with we Africans is that we are emotional beings, right? And most times we just want to defend something that does not make sense at times. She owed that woman an apology. She really owed her a big thank you for what she did for her, even if they are no longer getting along, even if the relationship has gone sour. You owe that woman thank you, you owe her an apology. Because what a Canadian is that when she got back, actually she did her baby shower, and this woman hosted a baby shower for her. I do not want to know what people are saying. She hosted a baby shower, she raised money and all that. Wow. Even if she did not host a baby shower, Ekene did not know not even a single soul before she invited her over there. She never knew anyone. She did a whole lot for her. But most times people want to just get greedy out of nothing. Another narrative that I see flying around is that they say that she wanted to use a canal, she turned the canal to house help. Listen, an average African, an average African woman does everything in her father's compound. Yes. No, before Ekene got married, she would definitely be doing a whole lot, either in her mother's house or while living in her own house. And let me tell you, there is nothing you would cook here in the United States that can be used to compare with the kind of cooking we do in Africa. I do not understand what you people mean by she wanted to turn her to a house. Did she expect the woman to leave her job to come and be cooking for her? That was a silly statement to have made. Even if the woman does not have a help and need a help, the least Ekene would do is to help. The least she would do to say thank you is to help. That is the least she can do. You know the emotional pain she caused the woman. Let's look into the emotional damage that things like this could cause to the person that lent her the help. When someone takes your kindness for granted, just like a Canadian to the American woman, something would definitely shift inside of you. You will start questioning yourself. You would even ask yourself, was I too available? You went as far as asking yourself, did I create this problem for myself? You would definitely ask yourself, and you would also ask yourself, should I have said no to this kind of help? Or should I say no the next time this kind of help comes knocking? Should I say no? So, having had this experience with Ekene, I doubt if this American woman would definitely want to open door for another person. She, this would definitely want to make her, you know, tighten up a little bit, become more harsh, more wicked if possible. Any other person, even if she dares to open her door. We can do better. Ekene, you can do better. Make sure you fix up things with this woman. Make sure you apologize to her because you owe her an apology. She can be the bad person in the whole world. But you see that help that she gave you? You deserve it. There are ways to walk out of people without breaking the. There are ways to cut ties with people without fighting with them. You have to use wisdom, but you never applied wisdom at all. You ended up making her to have problem with the girlfriend because you have sided with the girlfriend, and now she had a problem with the girlfriend. And at the end of the day, you gave the accolade to her friend, saying that the friend is what made her stay in America to be possible. That was the biggest backstabbing of the century. Make sure you apologize to that. And to anyone or everyone listening, listen, it pays to be good, it pays to be kind. Do unto others what you would want others to do to you. That is the golden rule. If you know what you cannot tolerate, don't do it to others. So I would definitely want to stop here today, but like I said to the people defending a umenwa or speaking ill about the American woman, I want you guys to know that the key point here is that that woman rendered a help, which seems to be difficult to most people, but she rendered that help on a platter of gold to Ekene. And Ekene came in with ease, no stress. No matter what the woman did to her, no matter what the case or the situation or the scenario is, she owes that woman an apology. She owes her a thank you. And she needs to mend that ways. And she needs to do that at her peace. And when you portray yourself as a younger version of Mother Mary, you need to learn how to talk less and learn more. You need to really show forth what you portray in a positive way. But I want to believe it's a good experience for her and she must have learned from it. You don't just go talking when they poke you. You will talk yourself out of sense. I will let you guys be for now. And until I come your way next time, I remain your deadly Fidelia. Stay safe and stay out of trouble. Always be kind, but set boundaries.